Kickboxing and Judo are two martial arts that differ in terms of their primary focus and techniques. Kickboxing is primarily known for its powerful strikes, while Judo emphasizes throws and grappling. Let's explore the key differences between these two martial arts. Kickboxing. 1. Striking techniques. Kickboxing focuses on strikes using punches, kicks, knees, and elbows. Practitioners are trained in various striking combinations, footwork, and defensive techniques to effectively deliver powerful strikes. 2. Stand-up fighting. Kickboxing primarily takes place in a standing position, with fighters engaging in punches, kicks, and knee strikes. The emphasis is on maintaining distance, timing, and accuracy to land strikes while avoiding the opponent's attacks. 3. Conditioning and fitness. Kickboxing training involves intense physical conditioning to develop strength, speed, agility, and cardiovascular endurance. Bag work, pad drills, and sparring are commonly used to improve technique and overall fitness. 4. Competitive sport. Kickboxing is practiced as a competitive sport, with matches conducted in a ring or a similar confined space. Fighters compete to outscore or knock out their opponents using a combination of strikes, evasive footwork, and defensive techniques. Judo. 1. Throwing techniques. Judo places a strong emphasis on throws and takedowns. Practitioners learn to use an opponent's momentum and leverage to execute controlled throws, aiming to off-balance and immobilize them. 2. Grappling and groundwork. Judo incorporates groundwork known as nawaza, where practitioners engage in grappling techniques such as pins, joint locks, and chokes to gain control and submit opponents. 3. Grip fighting. Judo involves extensive grip fighting, where practitioners aim to establish dominant grips on their opponent's uniform, GI, to execute throws and control their opponent's movements. 4. Competitive sport. Judo competitions are conducted on a mat, and points are awarded for successful throws, holds, and submissions. Matches can be won by scoring ippon, a decisive throw or submission, or by accumulating enough smaller point scores. In a hypothetical match between a kickboxer and a judoka, several factors would come into play. The kickboxer would seek to utilize their striking skills, aiming to land powerful strikes and maintain distance to avoid being taken down by the judoka. The judoka, on the other hand, would try to close the distance, establish grips, and use their throws and grappling techniques to take the kickboxer to the ground and control the fight. The outcome of such a matchup would depend on the skills, experience, and strategies of the individual practitioners. The kickboxer would aim to keep the fight in the striking range and prevent the judoka from executing throws, while the judoka would try to effectively close the distance and use their throws and grappling to gain the upper hand. It's important to note that both martial arts have their strengths and weaknesses. Success in a matchup between a kickboxer and a judoka would depend on the ability of each practitioner to effectively implement their techniques while countering the techniques of their opponent.